Oh shit, I didn't see you guys there. I'm currently playing the Super Mario game on the iOS, and if you want to go and add me, I'll give you my ID. It is that on screen right now. If it loads, I'll leave it in the description anyway. If you want to add me, we'll be able to compare like leaderboard stats, like castles. I don't know. But anyway, if you want to add me, feel free. But let's get straight into the Q&A, and hopefully you guys enjoy. This is my third day at the Siegemas, and yeah, this is my face cam, and let's get straight into the video. So the first question is by Demonic Mass, and he asked, what do you think about the buffs? Well, for the buffs, there was three characters that got buffs, and these were Fuse, Bandit, and Smoke. Personally, I think Fuse was like a must, and personally I didn't think Bandit or Smoke really needed anything, but from reading the patch notes on the Rainbow Six Siege at uv.com, I've realised that Smoke's gas canisters really needed one, because he was like, when really you have to throw it, when he didn't give it like the actual power. But now giving it the power will probably save or give them more time to defend instead of giving the attackers more time to attack. And for Bandit, giving an extra bandit, it's gonna probably help him from Hyenaah in and Thermite in, because if they just Hyenaah once, he's kind of fucked. And if there's like 4 reinforcements and he can only cover 2 or at least 1, then he's gonna be fucked. Like Garage, there's like 3 reinforcements on the right side and 2 reinforcements on the left. So if he puts 2 on the right, he's got 2 left in the left side. So it could save more time and may make them win the game. But the main one was Fuse. I really thought Fuse was gonna get basically a fuse charge that could go straight through the reinforcements like it was in the beta, but unfortunately all we're getting is a extra fuse charge canister and a better like hit ratio, so it will go a much further distance and blow up in larger areas, if that made sense, which I'm pretty sure it did. But thank you Demonic Mass for asking this question, and let's get into the second question, which is from Grand Killer 2280, and he asked, would you play with any members from the club? Personally, I usually play with members from the club when I'm on, basically, but my main goal is to play with my team, which is Evil, and if they're not on, I try and aim to play with members from the club. But hopefully I can sort something out, so like I don't play with Evil for like on a Friday or Saturday, or like at some certain hours of the day, and just focus on live streaming and playing with the guys from the club, which then it will give like an equal amount of balance, and people from the club will enjoy them. But thanks for asking that question, Grand Killer. So the third question was by A7L1, A7L1, and he asked, do you think they went too far on the Blackbeard nerf as well as he does my vids? Thank you A7. And Blackbeard, personally I didn't use him because he was one of them characters that just sat outside for the whole game. It was just so boring to like play. Like when I was on casual just messing around, there's usually one person that just goes Blackbeard and sits at the back of them, sits at like outside the window just camping for the whole game, and it's so annoying. Like, just go into the building. So now it's going to make more players push in, since on rank they've reduced the time by 1 minute, so it's a really good nerf, to be honest. But they nerfed him, it's because it's 1 bullet with the Kachanka turret and the Blackbeard shield's gone. So I don't know, they could have like not reduced it that much, but we might be seeing another buff in the near future for Blackbeard. But thank you for asking that question, A7A1 L1. The next question is by Stompy Along Those One, and he asked, do you think the Lord Kachanka is actually viable now? Personally, I used him on ranked and casual just for like spawn kills, but now I think he's going to be used quite a lot, but not that much. Like, he's not one of them characters who's like, oh, I must pick like Thermite or like Jaeger. Jaeger's a must pick in the room because of the carbine, obviously. But Kachanka, I think you'll get like the odd game where someone actually picks him, but to be honest, I don't think my team are gonna pick him in like a really strong game. Let's say it's like a whole diamond team versus a whole diamond team, or pro versus pro, then I don't think Kachanka's gonna be used. But thanks for asking that question, Stumpy. So the next question is by Reaplinks, and he asked, what in your eyes is the best operator to start with? So if any new players get the game, I really suggest watching tutorials online or just watching different Twitch streamers, because you'll get a feel on how the game plays and stuff. Because if you get, let's say, if you're a new character, like a new player, and you pick Thermite or Jaeger, them characters are trying to be outpicked by like experienced players due to the fact that they're like a must pick character. But I really think if you was to get one of the characters, it would be probably a SAS. They're not used quite a lot, but they're really good. Like if you're attacking, Sledge or Thatcher, because Thatcher will help any team out in any situation, and Sledge, if it's on some maps, you can whack down above and get a clear sight on the room. Plus the grenades to destroy barbed wire, which is pretty good. For defending, I suggest Capcan. Capcan's quite a good character, but you need to learn how to put the Capcans, because if you put them in the room, then you're gonna have a less chance of getting kills. But if you put them elsewhere, like outside the room and where people might rush, then you probably might get a kill. Because I usually put them where players might rush or where they're going to be, and I usually get kills. But another defending operator which you could pick as a must, or like a character which will benefit the team, is either Doc or Rook. These players are pretty good. So new players don't usually roam, or they usually roam, but new players, you might want to stay in the room just to learn, like let all the other experienced players get all the kills, and then you sit in the room and just benefit the team by just watching angles. So I would say either Doc, so you can help people out with if they go down or if they need healing, and Rook for just giving everyone in the team extra like percentage boost on their health with the armor. But they're one of the two strong operators you should pick when defending if you're a new operator, if you're a new player in the game, my bad. But yeah, thank you for asking that question, Reaplinks. So the next question is by State of Chaos, and he asked, why did you decide to do a Twitch, and how did you influence the channel and the club? Well, at the start of YouTube and Twitch, I was like, oh, I want to really create videos on Siege, seeing as I play this every day, and I want to stream it just to like get players in to watch my awesome like gameplay and stuff. How, because me and my team always used to win games, and we was like, oh, let's just show people that we're winning every game and getting kills and funny kills, obviously. And then that one day I like streamed for like 6 hours straight, and it was amazing. Like it's probably one of the best streams I've ever had, and I really need to start streaming again, because I think my last stream was like 2 weeks ago, and after that it was like 3 weeks ago, which I really need to start streaming again. Since it's the holiday, I'm probably going to be streaming like, I'm not trying to get streamed like once a week, or probably I'll get 3 a week or something, because that'll be amazing. And YouTube, I wanted to help players out by giving them information such as like different tutorials on stuff like how to get like renown quick, because I've got 200k and some players have got like 10k, and they're like, how have you got this much? So I just want to help them out, and like some players want to know what's in like some bundles, so I give them the information as well, which helps them out. And I want to start doing like a tips, like top 10 tips for Castle or top 10 tips for Rook, blah blah blah, if you get what I mean. So I'm going to be looking into that in the very future, and that might come in the near year, seeing as all these operators are out at the moment, like all 28. So that'll be very good, starting off like once every week or two every week. And yeah, so with the Club Chaos, when the preview program released, I was like, oh, you know what, I want to get like a good name really quick, and I thought, you know what, let me just put the Rainbow Six Siege Club in, seeing as it's like an original and a really good name. So I put that in, and at first I was like, oh, I'll probably get like at least 10 members, 20 members, like all my friends from the friend list and some diamond players that I play with. But in fact, it was like before, like 1 week after I made it, it had like 300 members, and I was like, wait, what? And then eventually it kept getting like 10 to 15 members every week, and then eventually when it released to the whole public, it went like that and went 5k, 10k, 20k, 30k, 40k. No, it went 20k, and then it stood, and then like 2 days later it went from 23k to 50k, and like me and the whole admin team, including UKS, was like, what is this a glitch, is this a glitch? And it was 50k, like, because it was the amount of followers that were in it. It was like a mini glitch which one of the Xbox developers told me about, and it was insane to think that 50k people are actually in the Rainbow Six Siege club. And I'm pretty much I am pretty much an owner of this club, and it's literally trending every day in the top 5, and it's insane to think that we've hit the top 1, or going after that number 1 spot. Ka-ching. Going after that going after that number 1 spot like twice or third, and we've actually got it. It's like insane to think, and I think we're trending right now. I'm not too sure. I don't want to like touch wood if we are, blah blah blah. But yeah, I tend to help players out in the club chaos, so does everyone else, and hopefully in the very future we can get, because I got tournaments coming. We already did tournament, but I want to get tournaments like extremely big in the club and get more players involved and try and get some giveaways going, because that would be insane to think that giveaways are going in the club. And thank you for answering that question, Chaos, and let's move on to the next one. The next question is by Keegan the Ghost, and he asked, who is your favourite operator of all? My favourite operator has to be, it's hard to say, I'll tell you both. My favourite operator for attack used to be Thermite, but due to the fact of the R4C on Ash's gun, I'm really in love with that gun, and pretty much Ash, it's like, come to me, Beba. But for defending, I really don't know, to be honest. Seeing as the Lord is the Lord, obviously you got to put Kachanka as like your favourite character, but I really like Valkyrie just to the fact that you got the MPX, which is a submachine gun, and that gun is amazing with holographic, and you got the 3 backeye cameras, which benefit the team and help out yourself if you want to like lock down some areas. But what's your favourite characters, Keegan? Tell me in the comment section below, and anyone else that's watching this video, I would like to know your favourite characters. And let's move on to the next question. So Keegan asked another question, and he said, will you use Lord Kachanka now that he has a shield? I will use Lord Kachanka in casual and in games where I'm winning like 3-0, or where I want to do a spawn trap with Lord Kachanka, of course, because he's the Lord and that's what Lords do, just Hail Mary on the enemy team. But Keegan, will you be using the Lord with the shield in the new update? Tell me in the comment section below, and thanks for asking that question. So the next question is by Ozzy, and he asked, why is Echo gay? Simple fact is, he looks like Almond Slade. So Captain Woodthorn asked the question, and he said, what do you feel about the new update / operator buffs and nerfs? What would you change if you could? Well, I've already like pretty much gone over this, but what could I change within the game, such as characters? I would change Castle due to the fact that his castles aren't good enough. At least probably give him 4 castles since he's only got 3, and maybe give him like extended castles so it goes all the way to stop drones in, or make it have spikes on top of it, or like spikes in it, so players can't actually melee it. They have to use gadgets such as like Sledge and Ash to make this will like give the fact that they have to push instead of like whacking it, but it'll take time to whack it anyway. But I don't know, Castle, I really think Castle needs a buff, and probably another character might need a buff is Frost, due to the fact that Frost used to have a nitro cell, and she was really good with the nitro cell, and the fact that she had a really good shotgun. It was like a sniper shotgun. Like, I used to use that gun all the time and drop like 3 kills around due to the fact that it was a shotgun like sniper. It was insane. But I really think Frost needs an upgrade due to the fact that people know where bear traps are if they drone pretty much. But I really think Frost and Castle are the main two. Tell me in the comment section, Captain, and any other people that are watching this video, tell me which operator do you think that may need a buff. And yeah, let's move straight into the next question. So the next question is by the Drift GTR, and he asked, where do you see yourself in 15 years? Well, I will be pretty much 30 plus. Whoa, well, for a fact, 30. Whoa, that's I feel old now, Drift. For a fact, we'll be playing Rocket League double still, Drift. That's still a thing. You and me, bro. We got this. But I don't know. I don't think in the future. Like, I think what's happening right now and what we must do in the next day or something. But I know what you need to do, Drift, what you'll want to be in the next 5 years. You want to be a professional Scottish bagpiper, but I need to stop, but thank you for asking that question, Drift. So that's going to conclude the Q&A for Siegemas Day 3. Thank you for everyone that participated in by sending me questions. If you guys want to send me some questions in the comment section below, feel free to. I'll be answering everyone if I can get round to, which I probably will be, because I usually check the comment section every now and then. But thank you everyone for participating. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, remember to click the subscribe button, and if you found this video fun, or if you found any other videos of the Siegemas fun and like enjoyable, remember to share them. It helps a lot, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.